welcome to the show today. And this show, I think you'll find a little different, a little crazy. Where it's coming from, we'll find out later where my guest is coming from. But let's look at these two little clips. It'll tell you a little bit more about who the guest is. A crazy guy, you see what I mean? And that's what attracted me to him. Mind you, I've known him for a good few years. He wants to be known simply as Michael, and he's somewhere in the world. Welcome to the show, Michael.
Hello, how are you, Morris?
I'm in great form. Now, first of all, let's establish something. Where are you at the moment? I ask you that because many of the clips that you do, not the comedy clips, but on your Facebook and your social media, are in exotic islands somewhere around the world. So where are you now?
At the moment, I'm in Gerrards Cross in England.
How exotic is that? It doesn't get much more exotic than that. But you have traveled a lot. I've seen a lot of your clips that you do on your social media from Caribbean islands, etc., etc. So you're back home, or is that home at the moment?
Well, this is home at the moment, and but it won't be for long, hopefully. But let's see what's going to happen. Our home, really, my heart and my family and kids and everything is in Spain, like yourself. So we are aiming to come back to Spain and live forever.
Good. Well, that's, by the way, folks, that's how I know young Michael from Spain, going back over 30 years ago, when Michael and a young boy called Ian used to run a place called Club Leisure Sport, where there's a hotel standing in its space right now. Michael told me earlier today that he was actually on my radio show many years ago when he was a young boy, that I pranked him. But I don't remember that, but he told me it was a hilarious story. So tell us what happened to you, what I did to you.
What you did, you kind of pranked me in a way, because I was going to advertise on your radio station with our club, sports club, and I made up this song myself, which was so stupid, but it's also funny, and you made me sing it, and I kept on singing it, and I didn't know we were live, and a friend of mine was driving down the road, and he nearly crashed the car because he was in hysterics laughing because of that.
Well, there you are. Those go back to the days. Now, look, let's talk about you a little bit, Michael. You are originally from Sweden, I think I'm right in saying. You came down to the Costa here, and you were very involved in sport. I think you were a squash player, am I right in saying? Quite a good squash player, and always kept fit.
Squash, I played squash like sometimes 3 to 4 hours a day. We had competitions. Ian Radford and myself, we took over the sports club, and we kind of had tournaments. We had kind of some of the best players in the world there. So that was sport and tennis and paddle tennis and the gym, and it was good times. We had a great time. And yourself, you were a member there. You came there.
Well, hold on a minute now. Let's get overexcited. I did go there, but I didn't participate I'm a healthy boy, of course, but I didn't participate in any of this. I never played squash in my life. The only thing I know about squash is you have it with orange and water. Now, let's talk about what's happening now. Let's leave the past behind you. But mind you, let me also point out that you've got two very famous sons, which I think we should mention.
Well, they used to travel around the world. They were called the Wallem brothers. That's my surname, Wallem, Michael Wallem.
Now we know your name, Michael Wallem.
Michael Wallem. And they were the Wallem brothers, and they were DJs traveling around, sometimes with a crowd of 20,000 people. They traveled to Dubai, Tel Aviv, all over the world, really, and London and things like that. And they did that for quite a few years, and they did very well. And but now they've gone different ways. One is continuing, but at the moment, these kind of nightclubs, lifestyle, and all this is totally on hold.
Well, it's changing, of course, and as we know, the internet is bringing a lot of this into people's homes. Now, first of all, at first, we've seen those two clips. They're absolutely, you're sort of known on the internet, on social media, as being slightly loco. I don't know how your dear partner Mandy puts up with you. I've seen clips of her trying to cook in the kitchen and you doing the most horrendous things behind her. Let's talk to you about the clip that really has brought you very famous, the Santa clip. Tell us about that and what inspired you to do it.
Well, this is
Well, hold on. Let's look at it first, shall we?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Well, what inspired you in the middle of summer, in the middle of a heat wave, to do that clip?
No, this clip is actually from Christmas 3 years ago. And what happened was, I always thought that it could go viral, but I never thought it would go viral in the summer because every Christmas I call myself Santa Clown, and I play ukulele and I do things on Facebook, and it seems to make people laugh, and it certainly I amuse myself with doing it. But anyway, so we went up to a place called St. Alban, Mandy and I said, today I want to do something funny. So I dressed up as Santa Clown, as I call myself. Not Santa Claus, Santa Clown. And I walked past this Christmas tree wrapper. You wrap tree. So I said, I'll just jump through it. And she filmed it, and it was hilarious. And anyway, so I put it on TikTok last week, and I got 2.5 million views, like in a week.
It's what they call in the business, I suppose, going viral. You probably never, well, you said you did think it would go, but it certainly put you on the map. Those 2.5 million clicks that are on that, who've watched that, are they now watching your other ones? Are they going back on your work or on your performance?
But what's happening is that I'm getting like thousands of new subscribers a day because of this video, and I put on. It's not the thing that I would like to get famous for, rather my ukulele. but it's just funny because what it does, it makes people laugh, and a lot of comments are, "Oh, I always wanted to do that, but nobody's done it." So I just jumped through that thing, and it kind of made people laugh, and people like to watch it.
No, it's funny. It's funny. It's very funny. And also I like the one which sort of sums you up being in lockdown. This is one of my favorite, in fact. You're in lockdown, you've gone for a bottle of wine, and there's nothing left. So let's have a quick look at that clip.
I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
Crying your heart out for one drop of wine that you try to get out of that bottle. Look, Michael, you did mention the ukulele there, and you're a ukulele player. You have the do you have the ukulele beside you? I can't pronounce it now. Why don't you grab it? And there's a song I'd like you to do because it sums you up and everybody who watches you. It's called "Let's Be Happy."
What you mean? Don't worry, be happy.
The very same song.
Well, okay.
In your comedic way.
It's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing a note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it so. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
You crazy guy. Ukulele, you're taking it quite seriously, ukulele. You're a member of a club. You were telling me earlier on, I think there's something like 25,000 members. In fact, a namesake of mine is very into it from Ireland called Tony Boland. It takes it all very serious. Do you meet up with these members at all or just keep online with them?
Yeah, what's happened is I joined this only 6 months ago. I joined these ukulele groups I didn't know existed. And I normally these ukulele players, they play a very monotone. Most of them are like dun, dun. but I'm kind of the crazy dude out there with the ukulele. So I make a bit of fun of it. And I'm getting hundreds of messages every day, and especially from people that could be like depressed or something. They write to me saying, "You made my day. This is great. Please keep them coming." And it's kind of very rewarding for myself, because I think it's very nice that I can make people smile and happy. And that's my whole aim with the Facebook and everything. I never put anything negative on my Facebook. It's all about having fun.
Now, I just tell our viewers, if you wake up in the morning and if you're feeling a little miserable, a little down in the dumps, you switch on your computer and you tune in to Michael, go onto his Facebook, etc., etc. And we do. Now, Michael also is quite a sporting character, I should say, and he can do some amazing things. Now, there's a clip right now I'm going to show you of Michael doing almost the impossible. Almost the impossible. People have done it, not a lot in the world, and he's going to, well, achieve something, as I said, almost impossible. Watch what he does with the bottle top.
Have a nice day.
Michael, a fit man that you are, how did you achieve that top off the bottle in one slick move?
It's all in the
It certainly was. Now, Michael, we're going to let you go shortly, but there are one or two other clips that I like. I like the elevation. And when I saw that first, I was confused to how you lifted yourself up behind that blanket until you were almost parallel with the floor. But then you gave it all away when you dropped that blanket. Let's have a look at that. Well, there you are. Magicians should never tell us tricks, Michael.
I know, but that's the whole point of the thing. I think it's funny that you walk away like kind of giving it away. That's because I'm never going to be a magician. This is just for fun.
Okay, we're going to let you go shortly, but we'd like you to pick up that ukulele again and give us your favorite little song that maybe you can play us out with. Because, ladies and gentlemen, and all you children as well, TikTok is where you'll pick up all his craziness, and it comes out during the day. I mean, every day is something new released, so it'll make you happy as well. So let's hear what Michael has. Michael, we'll thank you now, and we'll go out with you playing your ukulele.
Well, this is called the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and everybody knows it from our kind of age. So I made it my own way.
There he is, Michael Wallem. We'll be back with more guests shortly. Thanks for joining us on the show today.
Soy el fuego que arde tu piel. Soy el agua que mata tu sed. El castillo, la torre, yo soy. La espada que guarda el caudal. Tú el aire que respiro yo. Y la luz de la luna en el mar. La garganta que ancho mojar, que temo ahogar de amor. ¿Y cuáles deseos me vas a dar? Dice tú, mi tesoro, basta, míralo.